Very exciting news. I have created my very first mini-series on Adobe Illustrator. And look at how freaking cute it is. Lovebirds by Jessica Darling Studio. And you got adorable lovebirds. Got these amazing polka dots and this adorable heart pattern, which I actually made the hearts a little bit bigger, but this is the first original draft. And I can't believe it. I feel like the possibilities are endless. And I feel like I'm finally gonna start seeing some changes in my income status from making $0 a month on my art to something. I don't know what it is yet, but it's getting up there. I apologize if you guys hear whooshing sounds. The area I live in, there's a windstorm and we're under a red flag warning. So fun fact, it's very dry and windy here. But yeah, there's like a tree right here. Anyways. So I was journaling this morning. I'm thinking, I start journaling every morning, starting in the new year. I don't know if you guys have read the book. Oh shoot, I forgot what it's called now. But there's a book, The Artist's Way. But she suggests you journal every morning, and I've been doing that since January 1st, successfully every day, 3 pages. And the one thing that stuck out to me in my journal is I wrote, life is hard either way, so make it worth it. And I think that's really like saying a lot with a very few words, right? No matter what you decide to put your time and energy into, it's going to take your time and energy. It's going to take your resources. It's going to be hard work. So what do you want to do with that time? What do you want to do with your resources to make it worth it? Like it's been hard for me to go to work every day and work in a classroom and be around a lot of kids. It's still fun. I still have a good time, but it's still hard work. And it's not really work that's going to build me to build my next level, which is why I'm also making sure I spend some time doing some hard work on my laptop. Like I'm gonna do this either way, right? And I saw another artist on YouTube last night. I was watching her video and she's in her 20s. I did not have the balls to pursue art as a professional career in my 20s. I didn't know anyone personally that made money from their art. I thought art was just like this thing you do on the side that's fun. And for some people it definitely is. Like you don't have to make money to be an artist. You can just make art and do your job and enjoy your life and make art as that fun extra thing. It wasn't until I was 30 that I decided I wanted to actually actively pursue my art career. So I'm kind of a late bloomer. When all my peers were developing their careers, and like I said, I don't think I would have had the balls to pursue art as a career in my 20s, whether or not I had my kids in my 20s. I don't think I would have. I think I am just one of those people that take a while to figure out how life works and how things work. Like I don't know. So my husband and I, we had our kids when we were younger. We had them in our 20s. So we were just kind of working jobs that met our needs. We needed to pay for things. We needed to provide for our family. So we just worked with what we had. Now that my kids are a little bit older, I'm really interested in developing more of my art career. And I'm really excited. Starting with this, I'm really excited to show you guys all the endless possibilities I have with this mini series. I have designed cups. I'll put them here. I have the Lovebirds cup. I have we'll call it the I Heart You cup. I designed a journal with this pattern. It's adorable. I don't know if these things will be on Etsy because I want to get a sample print, even though I have these were my watercolor paintings, and then I uploaded them onto Adobe Illustrator and I trace them and I vectorize them. So in theory, I should be able to blow this up as big as I want and it should not be blurry. But because this is my first time doing it, I do want to print this as a sample and just see like a physical copy of this printed before I actually sell those products, and make sure everything looks good. So yeah, I did those two mugs, the journal, and I've been teaching myself all of this. This is hard work. I can see why people go and get degrees in graphic design, because Adobe Illustrator is not like intuitive at all. there's a lot of different settings and a lot of different things. So it's taken me a solid week of working every night after work to figure out how Adobe Illustrator works. But I'm super excited because I feel like I've just finally unlocked like the next secret level to my art career. Like the level that like I said, I go from making $0 a month to like $100 a month. Something. So we'll wrap this up, but I saw this young YouTuber. She's in her 20s. She's actually able to pay for her bills doing her commissions and her artwork and a little bit of YouTube, and I'm like, man, that is so cool. And sometimes we just see these stories where people gain momentum really quickly and keep it. And we see our story as this slow, like I feel sometimes insane continuing to pursue art as a career, because I'm like, it hasn't given me any results. Like I got a little money here, a little money there. Like, why do I keep coming back to this thing? And I think it goes back to that first thing I said, right? Everything in life is hard, so make sure whatever you're building and putting your time and energy into is worth building for you. I could pause this and let it go, but that is going to ultimately be hard, because in 10 years from now I'm going to look back and I'm going to go, what if I would have continued doing art? What if and that's where it weighs on you. I could quit this and I could start going back to school to get my teaching credential again, and I could teach, and you know what, it would be hard to get the degree, it would be hard to work for someone else, it would be hard to work in a public school, and it would also be hard thinking, oh, I quit doing that thing, I wonder if maybe I should start again. I have started and stopped art so many times and I'm like, no, it just brings more pain when I think about all the time that I haven't been working on one of my favorite projects. So this is for the artists that are late bloomers and they're a little shy and they're a little insecure, because honestly all of the work is internal work as artists. For us to be able to get to a point to be the business person we need to be for ourselves and market for ourselves. It's super uncomfortable to ask people to buy your things and your products, and art can be a very intimate thing. Like some of my artwork just feels very vulnerable, and it feels very like, oh, I don't know if I want to share this. But then I've also realized like maybe that's okay. Maybe some art is just for me, because there's a lot of pieces that as artists, we're never gonna sell. They're gonna just be for us, the artists. Like my series in here, I haven't sold these pieces, and these are some of my favorite pieces right here, like my black and white ones. And I would honestly at this point, if I were to sell them, I would want to sell them for a lot of money, because they're finger painted, they're very meaningful to me. And I would just want to get the value that they're worth. So anyways, I'm really excited that I've learned Adobe Illustrator. I think this is going to be a really great leg up in my career. So I want you guys to be watching for lots of new things coming up for my Etsy shop in the future. I'll see you guys in the next video. Once again, my name is Jessica Darling, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.